Hey there, I'm Mr. Pike, and this is my parents' video, beginning guitar. So beginning guitar, parents' instruction to get you geared up so we're all on the same page with guitar. Well, this is just about my 20th year teaching children guitar. It's been a blessing. I've been doing it after school for a long time. And I wanted to answer some questions so that we're all on the same page. I'll start off with my vision for guitar. Really, anyone could teach guitar lessons. You could learn on YouTube and lots of great instructors out there. Where I differ is my passion is really to create worship leaders. So I'm not just teaching them guitar. I'm looking for, hopefully they'll sing. And sometimes students really love to sing and play at the same time. It's kind of like, tapping, rubbing your head and hitting your stomach at the same time. Some can do it, some can't. But I encourage that because I do look for worship leaders and try to raise them up. And a lot of my students have become worship leaders at junior high when they get into junior high praise band, even some that are adults now leading worship at their church. So that's really where my heart is. I focus purely on worship songs for the students as we learn. Let's talk a little bit about what type of guitar will your child need. First of all, they'll need a steel string guitar, not a classical nylon guitar. I won't accept those guitars anymore because sometimes people come in with them and there's just a completely different playing. It's easier to press the string. So they're going to need a steel string, and they come in different sizes. This is a more of a smaller kind of children's size, and there's so many sizes. This is a little smaller. I recommend just a regular size guitar, an adult size guitar, and they will grow so much this first year. You can see a little bit the difference in the sizes there. But when you go in, you can go to Guitar Center and ask for a regular size guitar. If your child is a little bit smaller in fourth grade, you can do something a little smaller, but obviously this would be a little bit too small. Bad joke, but isn't that a cool little guitar? Anyways, steel string is what you want. Practice. Let's talk about practice. How often should they practice? Students need to be practicing every day for about 5-10 minutes going over the chords. I have another YouTube video about how to practice and what to do, going over the songs and going over the chords. If your child does not practice and they just really don't like it, we need to really reassess it after Christmas if they want to continue with guitar, because it really is a waste of your money and my time if they don't want to practice and they're not really interested in the instrument and they don't want to practice. Because if we just do our lesson once a week for 30 minutes and they don't pick up the guitar between the next time, we're actually kind of digressing a little bit. And I really see the difference if I teach in pairs of two. When one student is practicing and the other student isn't practicing, they're just growing at different levels. So that really is important, at least every day for about 5 to 10 minutes. Payment. So the payment, it's $30 per lesson, 30-minute lesson. And I do teach in pairs of two. And the payments are due the first lesson of that month. So generally, you can look at the holidays, and sometimes I'll send an email out. But we can check, usually there's 4 lessons each month. And payment preference is through Venmo. It's at Jesse Pike-4. And I can email you. That's my Venmo account. And it would be due the first, in full, the first payment of the month for that month. In the event of a makeup, I'm just going to ask that you guys be respectful of my time as well and not reschedule other things during our lesson time, which would be sometimes things when they're sick. I'll do I don't have makeup lessons, so I'm completely full. So what I would do if your child was sick and you couldn't make it is I would simply credit you towards the next month is how I would handle that, since I don't have any makeup time. But I would like to ask that you would honor our lesson time and not schedule something else in there, another sport activity. And if you commit to guitar, I know sometimes things pop up, but if you could stay committed, that would be great. And then, that is kind of the main thing I wanted to kind of go over. I'm going to have other videos that I'll put in there that tell the students a little bit how to practice exercises for guitar, warm-ups for the chords, and different techniques on other videos. But this was just to get you all started. And if you have any other questions, just go ahead and email me at jpike@sonybrook.com. Thanks.